Hello everybody, it is iRizzler. Welcome back to Stardew Valley. Let's see what we got here. I got some items in stock. Let's switch full that you can have. And I request for you, I need a fresh cauliflower recipe. We can't do that because it's too late to grow cauliflower, so to speak. We can pick all these though and sell them. And then we'll go over here and we'll get the water can out. So we saved up enough to get our tools upgraded. I said I was going to do that in the off hours, but I decided I would actually take you guys along, at least for the first one, which is going to be the axe. So we're going to put that away. We're going to go over here, and we're going to get the five of these out. And we're going to go to Pierre, to Clint. By the time we get to Clint, it will be time. And do that, and when I run the way, oh, there's the flower. I think we got everything at the community center in terms of foraging, right? Oh, that's the one that we're missing. Okay. Well, we'll stop by there on the way over to Clint because he doesn't open until 9, and it's not even 8. So we'll stop there and finish out the foraging bundle, which will unlock the other ones in there. So it will also give us some seeds, if I'm not mistaken, that we can plant. I don't know if they'll grow in time, but hopefully we can do that. So we're just gonna go down around here, do that. Spring foraging bundle, put that in there. Bundle complete. Now, this is not the bridge repair for anything. It's all of them. 30 spring seeds. Okay, so we got those. And now we're gonna see it. So it unlocks the crafts room. I believe it unlocks the fishing tank too. Yeah. Now there are a couple other rooms. There's the office and the boiler room and such. And you can unlock those too by doing barrels. By doing foraging things with other bundles. It's not just like, you can't just do the foraging bundle non-stop. But the foraging area is probably one of the easier ones to do. Let's take a look at what's on the board here. Farm fresh cauliflower. Lots of people want cauliflowers. The problem is it's going to take about 12 days and we're already there. So, or we're already past that, since even if it, even 31 days would be a stretch, but it's 28 days are all the seasons here. So let's go talk to this man about upgrading our tools to the copper axe. So we lose our axe for now. You can buy another axe, but I don't plan on doing any shopping today. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to head back to the farm. And we're going to do some fishing, not some fishing, sorry. We can do some fishing on the farm, but we're going to be doing some planting first. We're going to get these seeds in the ground fairly soon, preferably. So, going to go back to the farm. I think I'll just plant them all kind of just down this way, so. that. Throw that in there. And that, throw that in there. And then let's do some fishing right here on the farm. There we go. Do some cleaning out the pond just too. Some newspaper. I think smallmouth bass might be part of the community center. I know largemouth bass is, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what smallmouth is, though. We'll take a look here in a second. I want to catch at least one more fish. Useful for the mines, but not useful for right now. Green algae also useful for not really. Later on, green algae is useful, but I'm not going to start stockpiling it now because you can actually get it. Actually does. There's no way to collect it quickly. There's no way to collect it. Collect it here. It's pretty much a toss-up. And there would be some thing we'll not talk about right now, but there more will come. So there's no need to start stockpiling that jelly now. I'm going to put this in here. Okay, and let's just slice and dice a bunch of this stuff over here. Chop a bunch of these up. Oh, tree management, like, wait a minute. If you do things correctly, in terms of the way that you operate, the loss of your axe, or the lack of having an axe, shouldn't be too pronounced. You shouldn't feel too much pain, so to speak, by not having it. And it's not for long, too. Not sure if any of those will grow in time, but worth a chance, worth a shot. Oh, we got some coal. Okay, my guy is pretty tired. So let's take a look at this. What's the report tomorrow? Rain all day. Okay, so that might be a mines day. Okay, so let's get one river chili, field snack, get that sword, and let's go to the mines. There it is again, of course. In the winter, this is something that you do basically daily. Until you have the greenhouse, even after you have the greenhouse. Yeah. So here we go. Once you upgrade your I should have brought my torches with me. Once you upgrade your pickaxe, you can basically one shot most of the rocks. And in my old game from that I still keep the save file of, where I'm doing swimmingly well, I have a sword that basically one shots these guys, but I don't face them. I don't see them as much anymore. In that game, so I hate these things the most, and they're all coming now. Seriously? Gosh. Let's get some more energy. That's the field snacks for. If you don't, you'll see cocoons later on that you need to take out, and if you don't take them out, I need to really stay on, because once you hit them, like a timer of sorts starts. And then you can't damage them because they can become impenetrable, basically, or invincible. Impenetrable. Well, yeah, same difference, I guess. And yeah, they become invincible, and then those annoying, obnoxious flight things come out of them. So let's go down to level 14 here. I want to get to level 15. That's where the next elevator is, and that's kind of the next kind of milestone. Especially since you're trying to reach level 40. So the more elevators you have, the deeper you can go. Right there, that's a bug. You need a bigger pickaxe to take out those big boulders, but it is a possibility. So. College yields too. Yep, leave the mine. Okay, so got a good bit of coal, good bit of copper. Got some things to throw in the bin. Got a lot of stone, things like that. I mean, this is all really good. This is all good stuff to have. Oh, and bug meat too from those flying. Those annoying bugs. Even when you have a strong weapon that takes those things out pretty quickly, like in my old save, they're still annoying and bothersome and obnoxious. And that sound is kind of trauma-inducing. Looking at here. It's essential to keep doing this so that you can upgrade other tools once you have the money. Oh, gosh, I should look at not the pantry, the fish tank. Lake fish, right? Okay, here's the bigger fish tank. Lake fish, kind of ocean fish. Okay, so, yeah, I was right. Use largemouth. And it's not the river, sunfish, catfish, shad, and tribal trout. Some of these things you're not going to be able to catch until you're a higher level, so to speak. in fishing. Like, there are just some things that do not show up. Because, like, not only do you not have a chance, but it's just like, yeah. Okay, what do we got? Another report tomorrow. Clear and sunny, but I need to dry out. Level 1 combat. And the axe will be ready. Yeah, copper axe is ready. Okay. Let's get the water. Chug out here. Let's get to it. I'll get to this lives in there. Did not know I had a cauliflower in my midst. Well, it's a little bit late now. Actually, I should run to the town. Well, actually, I think that's over to the kale. Yeah, okay. Gotta give that one to. And I'm gonna see if that's available. If it's not, if that quest isn't available, so if it is, oops. Yeah, don't want to mess up the camera. Okay. Nope. Oh, this, yeah, I should have taken that quest. It's like, yeah, I encountered those. Cousins, I can grab on the way back if I want to. Some of the quests, are community at the wrong time. It's like, roll one of these, you're like, it's the dead of winter, you're like, I can't. Call me crazy, I just have to think about that. Okay. So, let's get some geodes processed, buddy. 5 copper. Can't argue about that. Gosh, all things that I can donate to Gunter at the museum. Well, the good thing is I'm right next door. So, just hop over here. If you get those things again, which you do at times, it will tell you what it is. And that's when you sell them and make lots of money. What is interesting? Not really, it's spring. It would be this way. once again wait in their house with the flour and the vegetable and the watering can and the copper ore. Where are we with her? At 1, okay. Usually when you try to open the door, it says you can't do it. I was wondering if the door is open, can you just sneak in there? I never actually investigated that. Yeah, I can see why they stopped people from doing that, but it'd be interesting if that wasn't a thing. Like if it made them actually have to close their door. It's very interesting that her room is the only room, yeah, apart from like cupboards and things, that has that pattern of flooring. I hope so. I grew that myself. Penny by far is one of the most interesting characters in this entire game. Just because of like her backstory. Well, not her backstory, but like her story and everything. Like, it's just weird. It's interesting. Okay, so if we drop this off here, then we throw this in there, up here, and we will see what the weather. Oh, what's the green sauce? Radish salad. Okay. A lot of money from farming. The pickaxe might be the next thing to do, but that's something that I like to do in the summer, because there might be some days of rain left in the spring and to go mining. I mean, you never know what we'll see next day. But in the summer, the sun is pretty much a guaranteed thing. I'm gonna water all these. Have I been missing those? When did I... Are those there? I'm losing my mind. Oh yeah, I watered them yesterday. Yeah, you moron. What are you doing? Quite frankly, my mind is a bit warped. So... at times. Hope you all were able to catch, Evil Saturday yesterday. This is Sunday today for me. It was a much longer episode than I intended it to be, and that I thought it would be, but it was really actually quite a bit of fun. Got a lot of things done in it, so I do hope that you had that. So now, back to this though. Now we have the copper pickaxe, so it's time to get to work on getting rid of some of the stumps. This is where we'll start getting hardwood now, which is a nice resource to have. There's our first bit of hardwood. We'll get wood also from doing this, but we also get hardwood. This is something good to do. It cleans up areas around your farm, and there's not, and we don't have access to it. But there's an area that has a bunch of these that respawn actually. It's out just south of the farm. Kind of in this area actually. And there's a forest there. Our next level of pickaxe gets us access to chopping to these bad boys right there. But I wanted to go after some of these stumps before long to get them out of the way. That's no chance to get these seeds to grow a monogamy tree. And a monogamy tree, mahogany, a mahogany tree gives you a lot of access to a lot of to hardwood, basically. That's what that tree is designed to produce. So exhausted. I know, game. Rain all day. Level 4 farming. Watering can and hope proficiency, iron fence, preserves jar, and retaining soil. And mining, pickaxe proficiency, and staircase. Tomorrow we're all going to get us a flower dance. We'll find a partner, maybe want to dance yourself and others. Yeah, I've come to the conclusion when it comes to things like that in this game, that unless you started off unless you basically said, you know what, heck, growing plants, I'm going to mine nobody's business, and you went into the mines and you went deep, and you were collecting like amethyst and quartz right off the bat. You know, then maybe, you get a partner at the dance, but you kind of have to wait until next time to be able to, for one to say yes. Now, if you're married in the game, you go that route in this game because you can. You don't have to ask anybody. Your spouse will dance with you automatically. So in my save game that I played myself, I married Haley, that's Ingrid's sister, and Haley is the dance is super important to her. But I'm always her partner in the dance. So there is that to think about. But moving right along. I remember the torches this time, and it's already pretty useful. Let's go straight down. Alright, I'm going to take those things out as soon as I can. They actually will go after you, but you need to stay on it to get rid of them. Because the minute that they come away from you, if they stop moving towards you, it means they're going into cocoon. They're going to cocoon form. I don't know if there's a time, you know, where I can find the cocoons beforehand. I'd like to think there is. I don't think though that there is. I think that's a bit of a dream. But you never know. I wonder if it's when you see them. He's angry. I might have just killed his child. Regardless, I killed one of his species, so I can understand the anger. Okay, level 17, here we are. Each time I come to the mines, my goal is to get one step further down. So I'm gonna eat this right away. Because it's the least impact, but it will stem the tide a little bit. That was entirely my fault, but I used that as justification for slaughtering the completely peaceful bugs. Those are about the only things down here that do not care. Eventually, you start encountering bats, and those are weird to fight. Because they're not necessarily that difficult. Give me the crab, yeah. Not today. You can't pursue them if they get rebuffed really far away or start flying around like that. But chasing those things down is not advisable. They're too fast most of the time, and they can take you to places you don't want to go. There you go. We're gonna take advantage of the quick outlet. You know, your preliminary quest from the Adventurers Guild when it comes to those slimes is to kill like I think 1,000 of them or something like that. So it's imperative, you know, and it's not just out. You'll see them outside the mines at times. So it's imperative, like in the Hardwood area. So it's imperative to take out as many as you can, because eventually, believe it or not, you will get to the 1,000 mark. It will sneak up on you. By the way, if you're watching this on Sunday or even not on Sunday, happy Easter to all of you. I hope you had a good day. You know, whatever Easter takes for you. We had my family. We had a bit of barbecue. So let's pop out. Today. Okay, ooh, another chest. A better sword, I think. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so we're doing 3 to 7, 4 to 8, definitely better. Okay, I think we're good for now. Ooh, cherry bomb. I did not know you could do that. Okay. Let's go down here. And we'll use the cherry bomb and then we'll call it a day. So we'll put it where that would go. Doesn't really matter. and plant it right here, behind the hole. Okay, so we got to level 20, which was the well, whatever. So we're gonna head home here. We can we'll save that. That's a good thing. And then we're gonna head back to the farm, laden with many things. There have been every season in Stardew, right? There's the Midnight Jellies. That's a ocean thing. There's the flower dance. There's the fair. There's the luau. I think the luau is where the governor comes and you add something to the soup and he thinks it's the best soup. And there's actually a cheat code to that, which I'll show you right now. And the cheat code is add fish. Add fish. It works every time. So he likes it, and he mentions how good it is. So, anyways, I'm gonna put that in there. Yeah, just all of it. And what's the weather tomorrow? During the sunny tomorrow, perfect weather will take place at 9 a.m. So you have to get everything done in the morning. So, some farming, some fishing, some mining, and some other 480 bucks. Pierre is also selling fruit, I think, at the flower dance. He's selling some seeds, I think, if I'm not mistaken. He might not be. I could be wrong. That could be a different dance, or different event. Remember the egg hunt he was selling them. I mean, I can't blame him. It's actually a genius strategy, because you know it's a centralized area. You know everyone's going to be there, so maximize customer exposure and profits because everyone's there. You know you can hit everybody up at the same time. So. I know some people are probably like, you have that well over there, why did you build it over there? Because, you know, and the cauliflowers, because at the time that I planted the cauliflowers, I didn't have that well yet. So now here's a trick, here's another trick. If you do this, and say no, now a friend of mine told me this, I've never actually noticed it like, happening, but it does seem to help. I think it's you don't expend energy and you might regain some. Don't quote me on that though. That could be in a wives' tale. Maybe I'm just on my leg. In that regard. So sorry about that. I was just moving something on my desk. So I could be wrong, but I think that's a thing. Actually, I think he actually wasn't just messing with me. So. Could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Or hope I'm not. Okay. And that's on the way, but you know, gotta do it now. I know Pierre is selling things. I know he has a stand set up. I'm just not sure. I know he's selling flowers. I'm not sure if he's selling the seeds there as well. So let's find out though. Seasonal, seasonal, seasonal. Yeah. Could buy that. You know what? They are a collection. Why not grab some? Yeah, see? We'll just stand it over here. I'll just stand it over there, Lewis. Yeah, let's start. We'll stand off in the corner like creepy people and watch. Where'd I go? Oh, there I am. Right here. Yeah, if you're wondering who all the single people are, male or female, in Stardew Valley, that dance right there will tell you. Tell you who's available and who's not. So. That's raining. Anyways, guys, I'm going to call it here. Thanks so much for taking time out of your day to watch Stardew Valley on Stardew Sunday here. Once again, happy Easter. I hope you had a great Easter. Had fun, and I hope you have a great week. Whether this be on a Sunday or Monday or whatever, beginning of the week. So anyways, guys, next time we'll get to summer, I promise. And we'll go a couple days into summer, get some of the summer crops. Which there are a bunch of different ones. There's corn, blueberries. There's a lot. We'll get there. If you don't know what they are already, I hope you're enjoying Stardew Sundays. I know I am. I find it to be a more relaxing type of environment. Anyways, guys, make sure to like the video if you like it, and hit that subscribe button. I appreciate that immensely. And thank you to those of you who do subscribe. It means a lot to me, each and every one of you. Until next time, I'm Raisler, and I'm logging off.